Nissan is all set to show the 2009 370Z at the LA Auto Show. But days before its official introduction, Inside Line got an invitation to this exclusive event. In fact, those cars will be parked right here in just a few minutes. Now, we don't know much about the cars because much of the details are still a secret. We know it's shorter and more powerful. But what's more important is what Inside Line think. As you can see, the Nissan Z's just pulled out. Now we're going to ask a few people what they think about Nissan's latest vehicle. Hey, what do you think? Cool?
Fantastic. I really like it. I like it better than the German. I like it a lot better.
Right. What about the size?
It looks smaller. It's a little bit smaller. I think that's good or not? I think it's great. I actually like it a lot. It kind of reminds me of the GTR, and it doesn't photograph very well because it's very three-dimensional, but when you see it in person, it really pops out, and you can see how all the shapes come together. It looks fantastic.
What do you think of the inside?
Huge stuff. Massive stuff. Really good.
It's cute. I don't know if that's the word you guys are looking for, but
whatever you think is what we're looking for. Do you like the shorter size, the shorter length?
Yeah, I think they're really going back to the whole 240Z heritage on it.
What do you think about the outside though in general?
I like how it goes back to like the vintage C280 version style, and I like that it's lighter and like that it's a little bit smaller, more power, so that whole package that's pretty fun.
What about the lights? Some people don't like the lights, the front and back. What do you think about that?
That's a thing Nissan seems to be tying in all their newer models, so it kind of fits the whole lineup between the new Maxima and the 370Z.
The interior looks like much nicer. Do you think that's a good idea for a car like this, or do you think it's okay if it's all plasticky?
No, it's nicer. I haven't seen it.
All right, that's cool.
It's usually what people complain about, so, paying attention to the interior can be like the make or break point for consumers, so it's good to make an effort.
All right, thank you very much. And you, sir, what do you think?
Well, I think the car does a nice job of integrating some of the design elements of the 240Z while still being like a fresh, thoroughly modern design. You can see the 240Z heritage like in the B and C pillar area, and even the front fascia. But then kind of like how it's a wide body and has like big wheel wells, and the wheels are nicely filled out. It's really nice. And, I mean, it's a really good design. Like I think the 350, you had to kind of like get used to it and it had to grow on you. But this car looks good right out of the box.
And what about the interior? Did you see that?
The interior is decent. I mean, I don't think the interior is as important on like a true sports car like this. Like some cars like the Evo have very sparse interiors. And about being plasticky, I think plastic is okay as long as it's not crappy looking plastic like GM plastic that's all glossy and screams cheap. Like if it's like a matte kind of plastic and the fit is fairly decent, plastic is fine.
So you like the fact that it's gone back to like a pure sports car, shorter, more power?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's what the market really needs. Simple, white canvas, don't mess around, sports car.
What do you think overall? Thumbs up, thumbs down?
Oh, big thumbs up.
All right.
My name is Randy Rodriguez. I'm a designer for Nissan design.
So in designing, you're responsible for the exterior design. What was the inspiration for the exterior design of the car? What were you going for? What did you look to?
Well, my first car was a Nissan Z. I had one since I was 14 years old, so I just always loved the Z car. Went to design school, so I was always still sketching Zs and Nissans. And then after I got hired from Nissan, after this 350 came out, that was such a breakthrough car. Then when the project came for the 370, I was just waiting for the day. And we were just kind of asked to do a revolution with the Z. So I took some of the, just emphasizing some of the greater parts of the 350, and just accentuating it more, and maybe bring more looks and more of the 240 heritage into it. Still give you something very progressive.
What are some of the details that you think are sort of like the highlights of the outside? Go ahead and show us if you think there's something that stands out particularly.
Well, I think with this car, I think the belt line of the car, like when you door shut and just more movement to it. There's just more passion to the car, a lot more emotional. We're trying to show like the big forms of it. I think the rear fender got pretty monstrous rear fenders on this thing. It's like I really love like race cars and showing more the wheel oriented. So the fenders are nicer. Just pretty phenomenal. I think we're able to pull that off. We're just trying to show a lot of the concept was like sensual machine.
As we wrap up our time here at this up-close and exclusive event, it seems like Nissan's new Z car has been well received. There's a few holdouts, but on the whole, people like the car. Now, if you couldn't make it down here, be sure to check out the 2009 Nissan 370Z at the LA Auto Show, and then you can decide for yourself.